So this video is a product review of my scaled model by PMA, Precision Model Arts, and the scale is 1:72. So this particular model is the SDKFZ 8, which is a half track, very commonly used by Germany during World War II. So this particular type of a SDKFZ is a infantry carrier, or it can tow artillery. So as usual, it comes along with an acrylic case. So this is the acrylic case, and there's a top protection. This plastic is used to put the model in place and to protect the model. It has the two sides are, there's a scotch tape on two sides, so you can just remove the scotch tape on one side. So you can just like flip it over. You can just flip it over and you will see the model. So the model has two parts actually, the chassis and the engine, and the truck body. So first let's check the chassis and the engine. So this is the chassis, and this is actually the engine. So it's quite detailed actually. It's the engine, and I think this is the transmission, and the shafting goes into this I don't know what is this, maybe it's a sort of mechanism, and these are the sprocket. So I think it's quite good, especially the model is small. It's 1:72 scale. Now let's take a look at the half track body. So this is the half track body. So it looks really nice. The finish, the painting, it looks really nice. As you can see, there are sort of seats inside. Let me show you. Use some flashlights. Actually, there are seats inside to accommodate the troops, and I think this the storage as well. There are storages. I believe these are storages for provisions, probably ammunitions, supplies. This model is quite pretty neat, and the hood can be opened actually. So let's try to open the hood. So you can just push the hood from underneath. So I think that's the hood. Or you can, you see, I put my finger inside and the hood opens. No, it's like I think it's a hatch. So this is one part. I think this is, you can really see the engine. Once the hood is open, you can see the engine. And another thing is there's a hatch here. There's a hatch here, can be opened as well. Just be very careful in opening the hatches. You might damage it. It might be pretty tight during the first time you open the hatch. So I opened this before, so now you can open the hatch. Now I think it's time to assemble it. One more thing, this model comes with a machine gun, maybe an MG42 or an MG34. Now to assemble this one, you have 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, you have to push this into the 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it can be tricky, try to be very careful when you assemble these 2 parts. Now it might be difficult to see if those it's not a pin actually, so you cannot see if it goes inside, but since the chassis, you can look at the chassis and see if those 4 goes inside the 4 slots. Once you've see that it goes inside, just push it gently and you see that sound, the snapping sound. I think that see, it snaps perfectly. Hold on. See, so you wouldn't really see that it's a 2-part truck. See in the front. So now if you take a look at the hood, you can actually see the engine. See the engine there. So this particular type of vehicle is used to carry the troops, but not only that, it can tow other vehicles and other artillery pieces. So I believe this is like a towing device or attachment. Now this model is this says that it's SDKFZ 8DB10 because this model has many variants. I had a product review before. I'm going to show you. This is the other variant actually. It's just an open top. See, the soldiers are still there. It's the same as the KFC 8 actually. Now we put here 12T, but actually this on the real vehicle it's about 14 tons in gross weight. The 12 tons is actually the towing capacity. So as per my research, they can tow up to like 14 tons actually. So it can tow big artillery pieces such as the Flak 88. So now let's try to put in the soldiers inside, if they can sit there comfortably. By the way, these soldiers are also by PMA. I have other PMA soldiers as well with different postures. Let's put this in. Let's use the tweezers. Can be very tricky actually to put very small German soldiers. take a look at. Soldiers there. So it's a perfect fit. So I will not make the video any longer, so I will not install the MG42. Just hold on, let's just try to install one of the machine guns. Actually, there's a machine gun at the back and I think one in the front. So these machine guns has like a sort of a shield actually. I think it goes there. Right, fits perfectly. There's another machine gun at the rear part. Should be here. So it does fit, the machine gun does fit. The crew are inside. These are now the two half tracks. Thank you for watching. I hope you will like and subscribe on my YouTube channel and click that subscribe button so that you will be notified if I will upload new videos. See you next time.